Cool Blind Way Back. I'm Aaron.
I'm Calvin.
Eric.
And we're here to watch some more What If, where last time we went to the Wild West, saw Shang-Chi, and Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, and had a fun time in the West. However, things have happened with the Watcher that I don't know what the next episode goes into, but if he's no longer the Watcher, then who's guiding us through what to watch?
Yeah. Is it going to be like that one episode of WandaVision where everything was weird at the end of the episode and then everything went back to normal at the next episode? Is there another Watcher?
Well, that's true, because we know there's those three guys and there's the Watcher, but like, he took an oath. Does that mean there's other people who can take an oath and we just swap out and have a new Watcher?
Maybe. I don't know. What happens to this
Just put like a thing
god-like Omega level being?
Yeah.
Like, how do you imprison them?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. So,
Who's watching?
watching what?
Who's whatever? Anything.
What if?
Who's watching?
Tentacles.
It's a
Nova?
Nova Corps, yeah, that's what I meant.
This is Nova Prime. Do you have eyes on the enough?
Yeah, okay, this is after the season 2 where she was, where she protected the dome and destroyed Ronan.
No ships can get in or out.
Oh,
You got
You were
it?
saying?
ego. Nope, that's not.
Hey, Carter!
Wait. What's that shit? Why do I know that?
Well, they defeated Ego.
Yeah.
Your world will be consumed by an interdimensional universe eater unless you trust us.
Who's us?
Oh, shit. It's like a B one.
Birdie the duck. Charmed, I'm sure.
gonna guess
Birdie the dog!
Birdie. Oh my
of the
god,
Mohawk
Kahori. Okay.
Hell yes.
Okay. Party Thor?
No.
Four on the team.
No, that's...
Is that Storm wielding Mjolnir?
Yes!
I am Storm,
Oh my god!
Queen Aurora.
mistress of the cosmic elements.
That's her from
I
96.
summon the flares of the solar wind.
Okay. No one else needs to come then, right? We got her. Okay, Captain Carter.
She's
Good
pretty
job.
cool. What can Birdie do? No, I want to know what Birdie's can do.
Just wait, I'm sure we'll see.
I know,
They're
but
a
I'm
bird-
impatient, Aaron. Shut
bird,
up.
They're a bird human with red hair.
The bird person.
She shoots lasers.
That's pretty cool. Her wings can do it too.
Storm!
Cool. Oh, to the eye!
It's the weak point, Eric. Sounds like a vibranium type
They're like a bullet. Ooh, now you can
phaser through.
Ew.
Take
Oh, out the other one. Ugh.
It was worth it. I had a bone to pick with this guy.
Is that the same squid from before?
Could be.
But for you, this is probably just another day at the office, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
There they are.
All the shards.
Whoa!
Pretty decent timing too, huh?
Peggy, the Watcher. Yes. He's in trouble.
And she was there before when he was in trouble from Ultron, you know? Like, that's a great person to have in there for that. I love it.
Yeah, that's great.
See, I kept thinking that there's a shot when it shows, like, the Hulk when everything's shattered, and I thought that it was Storm, but then after the Riri episode, I'm like,
It's a different
that's-
intro.
But in truth, they are a prism of infinite reality.
Someone else.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
the
it's
Watcher.
Isaac.
I preserve the sanctity of the multiverse by observing those who are sworn to watch over it, watching the Watchers, to ensure they do not dare ponder the most dangerous question. What if?
That was really cool to have that.
If Captain Carter and those exiles attempt to find you, they will be stopped.
And you will not only be required to answer for your heresy, but theirs as well.
The middle guy that talked sounded like Palpatine, and I liked it.
I think one thing we can all agree on: no one snaps like this.
Who's ball?
All right, hey. Not on my duck, Chris. Birdie, just being myself here.
The only reason the Watcher wouldn't contact us is because he can't.
Something must have happened to him.
And we need to go to the 5th dimension to find out what.
Captain, the 5th dimension is not just some other universe. It is a higher plane of existence.
Now, just to chart our course alone, the ship's gonna need one hell of an upgrade. I mean, you'd have to bind the ship to some sort of a 5th dimensional, material.
You got the shards. Look at that chair Kang was sitting in and
It's
Ant-Man
list of the
Wasp.
best tech in a dozen universes.
It's working.
No, it's gotta be in the money. Only money gets us there.
Here comes
Got like a Scrooge McDuck kind of idea there. Dang, didn't get to the money. Crapola.
Perhaps it is time for some divine intervention. All fathers.
And tear them open!
Just some fail two, and then they have to use the last one.
Maybe it's time then that we called in some help.
Help? From whom?
The most
You're
powerful sorcerer.
not gonna like it. There was one being in the history of the multiverse who was able to travel to the 5th dimension.
Oh,
Ultron?
Yeah, okay.
Infinity Ultron?
So we find one, get the jump on him.
I could reprogram his AI, see if he can make heads or tails of this shard.
And then we force him to open the door to the 5th dimension.
We still have those reset charges we stole from the TVA.
If things go sideways, we pruned his universe.
Ultron would be the only being left there. We could take him out before he does any damage.
And us along with him. Then we give this Infinity Ultron his wake-up call. I faced Ultron before, with some of the greatest heroes the multiverse has ever known. And we only just won by the skin of our teeth.
You're not worried about Ultron. You're worried about us.
I don't think I could bear losing you as well.
We are warriors, Captain. We take the road untraveled, not because it is easy, but because someone must.
Indeed. Someone must.
No, don't do it alone.
They lost a few on the way.
I don't know.
I suppose it could just be they were busy with something else.
Just the time.
Sometimes Avengers aren't always there.
So cool though. Guardians. Oh, Marvel.
Yeah. This would probably be, geez. What? Nova?
Dude, we get such a quick everything. They said
He
he'd
pulled
be
a
the
Frieza.
only one left, right?
Who are you?
I am Captain Margaret Carter, and I could use your help.
Damn it, Peggy.
That was ending.
Yeah.
Oh, did you remember to pick up those donuts I like from the universe where carbs make you lose weight?
Gotta get those donuts.
Get the donuts.
Birdie?
What is it?
A pot is missing. And so is the last shard.
Oh, I should have known.
Why? You don't think she would have...
No.
She didn't want to risk everyone else.
Oh, they're gone already.
Dude, they jumped. So cool.
Peggy.
What? What happened?
Gone.
What?
She's gone.
bastard! Give him all you got!
Wait. No, you need to listen. Enough!
He's pretty strong.
Mm-hmm.
She was taken by someone from a world beyond my own. If I am ever to know peace after everything I've done and everyone I've hurt, I must fight for it, one life at a time.
But how do we get her now?
There is no redemption for the things I've done, but at least today I can help.
Okay.
A reformed Ultron?
Pretty crazy. My bad.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a hell of an ally.
I see everything.
He becomes a watcher.
Whoa! Holy crap, man! Our jump engine's clocking at, I don't know, what's higher than off the charts?
Infinity.
Sweet.
We take the road untraveled.
Okay.
Money! News on break.
Let's see it.
They broke through the thing.
No, let's see it.
To be continued.
Cool. All right. Well, this is interesting.
It's definitely a different Ultron, but I like it. It's
the Ultron who has lived a long time alone, right?
Yeah. He's finally realizing, like, oh shit, I guess I was wrong.
It's like the opposite, I guess, of the Strange we had, right? Where even though the Strange destroyed all his world and whatnot, he still started fighting more and more for power and all this other stuff and saving, all that. Like, if I'm strong enough, I can do this. But he's like, I found out life just continues to fight. So if I kill all the life, there's no more fighting, and then the world is peaceful. But I like that he's just like, the world isn't peaceful. The world is just empty. There's nothing here. There is no peace because there is nothing.
Yeah.
And this isn't the answer. And he gets to sit for who knows how long thinking about that in a world, a universe that he's destroyed everything in. So like we have found, and surely there's Ultrons that didn't have that time, that didn't think that are still vying for power or whatnot.
Yeah.
But in this one, this one is.
We got a good one. I think.
It just happens.
It's a, like we said, it's a big my bad, but it's a my bad.
Sure. In a multiverse of this having happened, there are going to be some Ultrons that feel this way and some that didn't, right?
Based on how they interacted with people
I was wrong.
while they were still alive and warring.
There's going to be some Ultrons that are regretting what they did and some that don't.
Yeah.
Some that are like, there's more out there,
Well, yeah, like the Ultron that we've seen previously that we already beat. It's like there's other worlds that need to be in-peacified.
So yeah, it's I like it though. It's interesting.
Is Allison Seeley Smith? Is that the Storm who does?
It sounded like.
It sounds like.
It sounded like if
do
I
not think. Heed my commands, and you will survive.
It sounded like any Storm voice I know that gets the Storm.
Yeah, it does sound like 97.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say yes, just given their picture. X-Men 97, X-Men, What If.
Yeah.
Yep. She's all that. She's also in some other voice acting roles.
She's all
some
that?
other stuff too. What?
You said.
No, she's also in some other stuff.
Okay.
Doomlands, My Little Pony.
It's a hell of a crossover.
But no, whenever this was her IMDb picture, and I was like,
oh yeah,
it wasn't even that part. I just saw.
I guess that's
this.
Storm.
Yeah, just that in the background was enough. Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I think it's gonna be Storm. But yeah, huge. It's just like there's
great.
Storm. That's so cool. I love it.
Oh yeah.
It's great.
Yep. Birdie is original, right?
I believe
we talked about that.
I'm not familiar with a Birdie.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Is that also her? Who we thought it was? Natasha Lyonne.
I don't know. I don't think. Let me see who Birdie is.
I don't know.
Wait, let me see.
I can't tell with that hair. Doesn't look like her.
The girl from. What else has she been? Was she in Detroit Rock City?
Was she in Succession?
She's in Orange is the New Black. She's in American Pie.
American Pie, yeah.
No, Calvin, it's not the person you're thinking.
It's not that lady.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Dang it.
She's in American Pie. She's.
I don't hear about that.
Yeah. Because she has that same kind of like talking out the side of her cheek kind of.
Yeah. But yeah, I wondered if the Birdie, they had some power and stuff, and who is Birdie. I don't know Birdie from comics. They may be from comics, but also I don't know if Darcy is in comics or if it's more of an MCU character too. Because similar, like there's sometimes that the crossover works opposite, right?
Sure.
Rather than this comic character coming to the movies, sometimes they make a movie or a TV show character like I think like Diggle was for the Arrow show, but then he ended up in comics later on, right?
Sure.
I don't know if Birdie and Darcy are both just ever characters in comics, or if they've been in like these, and then maybe they can go to the comics, you know?
Sure. But they have connections into the MCU, right? I guess Kahori is more of What If. Birdie comes from Darcy and Howard, but Storm, we don't have any X-Men in the MCU or anything adjacent yet, so it's cool to see.
This is the first time we've had an X-Men in MCU, except for Deadpool and Wolverine doing their things, right? So yeah.
Well, there was one thing.
Well, I guess the one multiverse we had, Stewart, Professor X, right?
Sure. Yeah. You can imply there might have been a Storm.
You have X-Men there, so you could have had who knows what there. So we've had a little bit even in the MCU itself.
And I loved the Eminence's intro. Jason Isaacs doing the "What if" was awesome.
Something your puny minds couldn't understand.
Yeah, that was really cool. I like that.
And then Ross was the voice of him.
Marquand.
Which I think he was the voice before.
He was.
Yeah.
Right.
He was doing more of a James Spader in that one.
Sure. This one's like. Yeah. In this one, I like the quick.
It feels like a blend of Spader and. Shoot, I just had it. What's the Vision? Jarvis.
Yep.
Paul Bettany.
Paul Bettany, yeah.
I had to go Dryden Voss. Paul Bettany.
Yeah.
But no, I liked our fast forward through this Ultron's like realm, right?
Yeah.
Like the we have him being Vision, not being like Ultron first, right? Like, and then Vision like puts on an Ultron like suit. Yeah. Like he put on a helmet, which I thought was really cool, and gave himself like a lance and a huge cape, like he was some kind of anime warrior. You know what I mean?
Sweet.
Like he was in a Gundam or something.
Which that opening scene of him like getting the Infinity Stones and putting on the cape and having the lance and waving his hand and creating that army, that was from the first season.
Okay, that's just the same as
like that whole starting sequence was the same, but then him like fighting Ms. Marvel or Captain Marvel, and all that stuff. It seemed like those battles he won,
destroying Asgard,
being beaten back,
maybe just not having anyone to fight against or anything. I thought we were gonna get Nebula kind of joining in with him, but
I hoped
we just kind of like
that was a cool Nebula.
Jumped into like here's a realm we're familiar with a little bit, right? Because that was the one we had like that almost like spy.
It was the noir kind of
episode, right?
Yeah,
where she was
like Blade Runner,
Nova Corps.
Yeah, it was like there's a murder,
detective.
We gotta solve this murder and stuff. Like it was us like jumping into that and getting a chance to like, oh, it's her, and we're saving her universe.
Yeah.
And her universe, I guess, was the one that got the shards dropped into.
Which is lucky.
Yeah, it just didn't leave a hole maybe, but left a little bit of stuff. But now Infinity Ultron with Infinity Stones and also the shard power.
The shard
he
of
can see so much,
observation dimension.
But he can't see wherever they're at. So
hopefully he doesn't have us like you know what? Maybe I was right. I just need to kill more. Hope that doesn't happen.
No.
You don't think so?
We're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
It would be funny.
My bad.
He's like, actually.
It's also a character that like if they die or sacrifice themselves, we can feel a little bit more like even he was like nothing can justify my wrongs kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Nothing can undo what I've done. Yeah.
So like
how much good does he have to do to make up for killing everything in the universe?
Yeah. So if he dies
saving all of the universes
in the route of stopping, the Watcher from dying or any of that kind of stuff, I feel like I'd be less like, okay, well, at least he went out from all the bad things he did doing this versus like Storm or Birdie or, one of our 4 main heroes, it seems, to do it,
Yep. And I just like the solution of, remember the guy that broke this in the first place? Let's use him to break it again. This is a cool idea. Like a bookend for the beginning of What If to what I think is the end, but we'll see. We're getting close, I think.
Maybe it's just another beginning.
Yeah.
What If is...
Guys, thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed What If. We have one more episode, and it will be right now available over at blindwave.com. You can check it out with early access and full length. and more all over at blindwave.com. So go over there and subscribe here so you don't miss out on videos weekly, including live shows.